Detroit! There we go. Are we all fired up? Are we ready to win this race? So in Detroit, we don't just dream. We make things happen. So are we ready to elect Kamala Harris as the next president of the United States of America? So listen, Detroit, we have just 2 short weeks before this election. And if we are going to bring this thing home and make sure that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz gets into the White House, we have to put in some hard work. But that's nothing new to Detroiters. What I know about Detroit is one thing, and that is that we will work hard. I am born and raised in this great city of Detroit, now serving in leadership. And what I know about our city is that we are full of tough people, resilient people. We don't back down from a challenge, and we are built for moments like this. When people counted us out, we rolled up our sleeves, we got to work, and we rebuilt this city. And now, 14 days away, with that same spirit and resiliency, we can and we will win this race and get... I don't know about you all, but I'm not going back. Detroit is not going back. Michigan is not going back. Our country is not going back. Let's say it again. We're not going back. We're not going back. We're not going back. But hold on, you all. Guess who else is not going back? Donald Trump is not going back to the White House. If we show up and do our part and vote like we've never done before, Donald Trump is not going back. The former divider-in-chief, is what I like to call him, had the audacity to come to our great city and disparage our city. He claimed that if Kamala Harris became the president, that the whole country would be a mess like Detroit. Well, I got news for Mr. Trump. If the rest of the country had the heart of Detroit, its grit, its resilience, its spirit, we'd all would be better off. So no, Mr. Trump, Detroit is not a mess. Detroit is a model of how to rise, how to build, and how to thrive. We are a city that knows how to fight through hard times, how to overcome our struggles and come out better and stronger. And while here in Detroit, in the home of labor, he had the audacity to say that auto workers have it easy. He said that even a child can do the work of our auto workers. That's right. This just shows how out of touch Donald Trump is with everyday working class people in this city. Detroit auto workers have been the backbone of our economy. And we in Detroit, we stand with the brothers and sisters of labor who have built this country, who have sustained this country. So, Detroit, we will not let Mr. Trump come here and disrespect our city disrespect our workers, so we will show up and show him how we feel about him at the polls when we cast our votes in this upcoming election. Vote, 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 vote. So listen, Detroit, Donald Trump is dangerous. He's dangerous. He's unstable. He's unhinged. But what gives me hope is that he only gets the opportunity at a second chance of destroying our democracy if we allow him to. Are we going to let that happen? Are we going to let that happen? We have the power to stop him. We have the power to decide if he gets another chance. And just as Detroit served as the arsenal of democracy during World War II, Detroit is once again positioned to protect the democracy of this nation and across the globe. In this time, the weapon and artillery that we will use is the dynamic power of our vote, because we know that the path to the White House goes straight through Detroit. So Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, they offer a new way forward. They have a plan to create an opportunity economy that benefits all Americans, not just the wealthy. We must all do our part, Detroit, in this last 2 weeks to ensure that everyone has a plan to vote. Early voting is open right now in Detroit. Someone just say right now. Right now. If you are not registered, it's not a problem. You can go to the city clerk's office, go to a polling location, and register to vote, and even better, you can vote right on the spot. And so there are no excuses to not get up and show your vote in this election. So Detroit, as I close, let us rise to the occasion. We are 2 weeks out from this election. Let us get out. Let us organize and let us represent what Detroit is all about. God bless you all. Let's go and get it vote out.